Hello, Rocio.
Hello there, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you? How was your day?
It was fine too.
Okay, very good. I had an accident today.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
a lady crashed my car.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, and but my car continued working. Only I had to fix for an amount of like 3,000 lempiras. I have to do some fixations, and
Oh.
and she was guilty and wanted me to pay for her mistake. That was crazy. Yes.
Alright.
But I'm okay. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Nothing else happened. Like it's just the car. But and also my car continues working. Her car didn't continue working. Her car broke the direction.
Oh,
So I feel blessed. And your day? How was your day?
um, it's pretty normal like the other days too.
Yeah, you're studying, right?
Yeah,
Psychology.
yes.
That's great. Um, I want to finish that career too, but I will do it in time. It's like I don't have a hurry to do that, but I want to finish it. I want to uh, update first the career that I studied because it was way long time ago. Imagine that the last semester that I did was in 1996. That's when I came to San Pedro Sula. That is what, 27 years ago.
Wow.
So it's a whole new career now.
Yeah.
Well, some things never change, like Sigmund Freud and Wilhelm Wundt and Orlando Bloom. What's the name? Bloom? I forgot his name. F.S. Skinner. All those guys are always mentioned in psychology.
Carl Jung.
Pavlov, Ivan Pavlov. So
Yeah.
uh, not everything is gonna be new to me,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the things are going to be like new. I think I will have to start almost all over again. Probably the only classes that they will validate for me will be Spanish, English, philosophy, sociology, all those general classes. And
Yeah,
then
maybe.
the rest, they will ask me to start all over because I know the programs are finished. The psychology has a great diversity now. The field of working of psychology is grand now. It's very varied. Before it was mostly clinical or in schools, but mostly clinical. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, psychology is a great career. Um, it has a great diversity. It has a great diversity. So I think I myself would rather start almost all over.
Yeah, you still can do it. So,
I don't have the time. I will not do it just because I want a job or a position or improvement in the salary or I will do it because I love it.
yeah.
So it's gonna be different this time. Because I love the career. I love it. It's really great. I was a little lost now here, but I found myself.
Yeah, I think that it's important that you love what you do.
Mhm. I think it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
When did you begin? Last year?
Yeah,
So, so
2020.
you've done like 8, 10 classes or more.
For now, 15.
15. Oh, okay. The double that I thought. I said 8 classes or 10. You're finishing with the ones that we finish now will be 15.
Yeah.
How many does the career now have now? In my time, there were 64 classes.
No las he contado aún.
Okay. You don't know the total. It's okay. I'm going to show you the book that I use with my students. I like this author, Phil Zimbardo, because he's very communicative. I wrote to him once and he answered me. And that said something about the authors, you know. Do you think people is like giving up the class or entering late because it's close to Christmas or the end of the year, or they're tired, or they feel boring?
I don't know. But Astrid is now here.
Yeah, I saw her, she was coming in. So is Angie too. But I long for those days when we had 18 students, 20. The most we had was 23. Hi, Angie.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay. Thank you. What about Astrid? How are you, Astrid?
Good evening, Mister.
Good evening.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm okay. I was telling Rocio that I had an accident today. They crashed my car. A lady came towards me, and then she wanted me to pay for the mistake that she made. She got into my how do you say carril track. She got into my track, and she was, I mean, everybody saw that she was guilty, and she wanted me to pay for the mistake. At the end, she said, "Okay, everyone pays their repairments." And I told her, "Why do I have to pay for my repairments if I didn't make the mistake?" I didn't make the mistake either. And say, "Of course, you can see it. I'm in my track. You are inside my track. If transit comes, they will see it immediately that you are the guilty." So at the end, I got tired and I just got her phone number. If she pays, okay. If she doesn't, I'm alive. I'm okay. I don't have a broken bone. My car works. My car runs. I have to separate one of the loderas. They call them no loderas. Donde van las loderas, como le dicen, guardafán. That is like los cachetes. One of the sides. My car looks funny now, but I can use it. If I need it, I can use it. Tomorrow I don't have to go to the school because of the elections on Sunday. Valledesula is always used by the government to place tables, everything. Okay, Rocio, this is the book that I'm using. Look, it's Philip Zimbardo. Psychology, core concepts. As you might imagine, it's for high school.
Yeah. I can see.
Why do you need this new edition? If you're wondering why we're bringing a new edition, Psychology, core concepts, it tells you there the 8 reasons why. Apart of being the newest, of course, I don't have to do that, but I did. I just have to put it here, here, accommodate here. I can do or show you the reasons why they say. Number one, in the 7th edition, we featured new cutting-edge research on the neuroscience of social interaction, cultural influences on perception. Since I teach sociology also in the same year, I mix them. There are some topics that are very, very similar. Okay, I like this part of the perceptions of the dreaming, taste, and meditation. Another reason is our lead author, Phil Zimbardo, has recently published a detailed description and analysis of his famous Stanford Prison experiment in the Lucifer effects, understanding how good people turn evil, how good people ends up in jail. So he wrote the book. It's the Lucifer effect, understanding how good people turn evil. We are pleased to include in Psychology Core Concepts some of the insights he presented in Lucifer. He's a specialist in the youth. He specializes in guide the youth through life, and especially counseling parents and young people. That's why he wrote that book. It sounds terrible, right? It sounds like horrible Lucifer, the Lucifer effect.
But also interesting.
Yes, thank you for saying it like that. Yes, it's not as bad. Like, did you ever hear the Lord of the Flies?
No.
Never heard about the Lord of the Flies. And the other, Astrid, Angie, have you ever heard about the Lord of the Flies?
No, I never.
Okay, it's a very simple story. There is a group of young people, like teenagers, probably they were in 8th grade or something like it. And they were on a trip. They were going to a trip, a pasear. And the plane crashes. And when the plane crashes, they end up in an island. In the island, they are alone. No adults survived. So, okay, I think it's that. I can show it to you here. We can read it better. Okay. Dr. Zimbardo has also done important new work on the differences among people in their time perspective, referring to a focus on the past, the present, or the future. This text is the only introduction to psychology to discuss the powerful influence of time perspective on our decisions and actions. Simplest coming in. In this edition, read on my site lab icon appear in the margins indicating that additional readings are available for students to explore, and also they have videos in that section. One of our goals in this new edition is again to help you learn to think like psychologists. To do so, we have placed new emphasis on 2 kinds of psychological thinking. 1, problem solving, and 2, critical thinking. The critical thinking, they divided in 6 different ideas. 6, we have made a special effort in the 7th edition to provide clues throughout the chapter to help you understand the solution to the chapter opening problem. They always have a chapter opening problem. 7, we have designed the critical thinking applications at the end of each chapter to build upon a set of critical thinking skills introduced in chapter 1. Those are the 6 that I was mentioning. And 8, reflecting advances in multicultural and cross-cultural research. We have added even more coverage of culture and gender throughout the text. Okay, and then there are recommendations for the, this is from 2012. Look, it's still kind of old. I think they started using this in 2014. So they must have the newest version. Those are the brief contents, the chapters. Chapter 1, mind, behavior, and psychological science. Chapter 2, biopsychology, neuroscience, and human nature. 3, sensation and perception. I love this chapter. Learning and human nurture, memory, thinking and intelligence, development over the lifespan, esa es la psicología del desarrollo. States of consciousness, I love this one. That's like daydreaming or dreaming or how you learn, when you learn. Motivation and emotion, personality, theories of the whole person. This is practically a mix between Sigmund Freud and Wilhelm Wundt. Social psychology, psychological disorders. I never reached to this one. That's the one that everybody wants to study. Therapies for psychological disorders and from stress to health and well-being. And then contents, that's chapter 1. These are the different parts, 1.1, 0.2, and 0.3, which are some of the insights the students have. All these apps, I can control it. I don't know why these applications of Zoom are so easy to open. Now I hide them, finally. So what is psychology and what is not? Psychology is not psychiatry, right? Psychiatry is medicine. Psychology is more than what people think. Using psychology to learn psychology. What are psychologists' 6 main perspectives? The behavioral perspective, the whole person perspective, psychodynamic, humanistic, and trait and temperament. This is the same. The developmental perspective, the social cultural perspective, and the changing face of psychology. In chapter 3, how do psychologists develop new knowledge? 4 steps in the scientific method. I don't include only 4 steps. I always advise them that there are more than 4, that there are like 6 or more. The first one is, I always tell them, observation. When you do observation, then you can create your hypothesis. If you don't do observation, you will never have a hypothesis. You cannot start a hypothesis without observation. And then you have to limit your research through an experiment, researching data, collecting data, and then you have to analyze the results, and then you have to search the variables and see if you control the variables properly, if you didn't bias the experiment yourself, like advising yourself, escuchando lo que querías escuchar. Chapter 2, biopsychology, neuroscience, and human nature, like that. Okay, so those are how the chapters are made. To the students, they give advice to the students. What is here? What do you see here? So there is one simple formula for academic success, and the following demonstration will show you what it is. Study the array of letters for a few seconds. You have I, B, N, U, F, O, F, P, I, C, I, A. Now, without picking, write down as many of the letters as you can in the correct order. Which ones do you remember? Could you see them, girls?
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember some of them?
A few?
I'll show it to you again. It's just like a little test. It's not proving anything big. It's just something little. Look. Those are the letters. There are 12 in total. Which ones do you remember now? Let's see if you remember. Nothing?
IBM.
And what is IBM? Do you know what is IBM?
No.
Never heard about it? Andy?
No.
Never heard about IBM?
No.
No? Astrid? Neither?
No, mister.
Cynthia?
No.
Neither. Okay. Before the computers were dominated by these two guys. I forgot their names. Who's the owner of Microsoft? I forget his name. And the other one was the owner of Apple. Joe?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Okay. Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. Okay. You know their story, right? They were classmates at in high school. When in 10th grade, they decided to get out of school because they had ideas in the computer field and they didn't know how to put them to work. And that's when they started creating Silicon Valley. Do you know what is Silicon Valley? It's in California. If you knew, right. If you didn't, well, now you know. Silicon Valley is in California, is like the big factory where they do the small little gadgets, every little piece for the computers. Like they create the computers in there. Now Apple has a different place to do that as well. And well, so practically Bill Gates didn't finish his high school. He left in 10th grade. So did Steve Jobs. The difference started when Steve Jobs started to see that he could do a more like refined work, and Bill continued like trying to make it massive, right? Saying everybody should have a computer. It should be available for everybody. And but permitted in the beginning was that more viruses will be included going in. Well, anyways, IBM was the big company before these two companies came to be. The first computers were IBM. La IBM. Nunca escucharon hablar de la IBM. Okay, look at the others. IBM is one of these companies. What about UFO? Do you know what is UFO? Unidentified flying object. What's that in Spanish? Unidentified flying object.
Objetos voladores no identificados.
Or ovnis, right?
Yeah.
Correct. And the other one is FBI. What is the FBI? The Federal Bureau of Investigation. La Oficina Federal de Investigación de Estados Unidos. And CIA? Scientific? No, not scientific. Investigation Agency, but Central Investigation Agency, CIA. So in the beginning, when you see the 12 letters, like together, you don't have an idea what is it. And when you try to get the chunks, like that's when you start seeing, oh, now without picking, write down as many of the letters as you can in correct order. Most people remember about 5 to 7 letters correctly. A few people get them all. How do this exceptional few do it? They find a pattern. You may have noticed some familiar initials in the array above. IBM, UFO, FBI, CIA. Finding the pattern greatly eases the task because you can draw on material that is already stored in memory. In this case, all that needs to be remembered around are 4 chunks of information instead of 12 unrelated letters. This is just the, they are using the core concept for point 4 to illustrate that they always have a core concept. Core means central, like the core of an apple, the center of an apple that is usually a heart. Have you noticed that the center of an apple is a heart? Did you notice that? Girls, did you notice, han notado, that the center of an apple is a heart? When you cut an apple in half, the center is a heart. ¿Se han fijado en eso? ¿Sí? Cuando cortan una manzana a la mitad. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me, right? Why so silent? You scared me. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Okay. I was really afraid that you were not listening anymore. Probably the audio had a problem. But there's like, you know, a green bar that tells you when you are talking and there's sound. Pero sí se habían fijado que al cortar una manzana en la mitad, de arriba hacia abajo, es un corazón el centro.
No lo había pensado, pero sí.
Okay.
Ahorita que lo menciona.
I think I clicked the search button too fast. Just a moment. Here, open another thing. Well, I think they're saturated in here. What is this? I was sharing screen and I was seeing a screenshot. The exaggerating here, I thought I were going to show you exactly that inside the apple there is a heart. And cut it in half. I wanted a real apple cut in half. They are drawing the hearts inside the apple. No, a failure of my idea in here. But it's true. Cut an apple in half. Oh, look. Supposedly this is a heart upside down. But anyways, there's no time in this. I'm sorry. Probably not getting anywhere from here. So that's why, Rocio, I feel that probably I will not be that lost if I retake my studies of psychology. Did you see any topics that are similar to what you study, Rocio?
What? Sorry.
Did you see any topics in the list that I showed you? Did you recognize any?
Yeah.
Like, could be that it's not that lost, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that it's gonna take a long time. The psychology matters. Probably you're tired of studying psychology and I've been showing you more of these are advices to the instructor. Psychology has undergone remarkable changes since 2008. Since more like 2012. Allow me to answer this question. This poll, sorry. Hello. Hola. Ahí, más o menos. Yo solo tengo dos formas, Occidente y Backdramatic. Ok, yo te mando el número de cuenta. Thank you. Okay. No, it's okay. No problem. Thank you. You said backdraft, yeah. That's good when they call you to pay you. So I'm in love with psychology. I love when I teach this class. Like I just want to reach to the opening chapter and show you what is it about the author. This is Philip Zimbardo, PhD, and there's Robert Johnson, another PhD, and Vivian McCann, a senior faculty member in psychology at Portland Community College in Portland, Oregon. So they have this as the opening chapters. After the kids had all that sugar, the cake, ice cream, punch, and candy, they were absolutely bouncing off the walls. Can you imagine what is bouncing off the walls? Do you know the word bouncing, the verb? Does anybody know the word bouncing? It's a verb. Nobody knows it? Rebotando. Bouncing off the wall, rebotando en las paredes. After all the sugar, the cake, the ice cream punch, the ice cream and the punch and candy. said one of our friends who was describing a birthday party for her 8-year-old daughter. I must have had a skeptical look in my face because she stopped her story short and asked, "You don't believe it?" Then she added, "You psychologists just don't believe in common sense, do you?" Common sense is one of the ways to learn, right? We learn through common sense. It's one of the 5 ways that we acquire new knowledge. Another one is like our experiences. Like we learn through experience, experiences teach us. And we know that if we did it this way and didn't come out right, well, next time we're gonna try it differently. Common sense is another. Another one is this expert authorities. When you trust the experts and their advice. What do you believe about the influencers? What do you think about the influencers? Do you believe in them?
No.
Who could be an influencer? People now consider influencer anybody that just goes about in one of the media, social media, and has a lot of followers because it has this great idea of a way of doing things. I never believed in influencers, not because I knew anything wrong about them or anything. Simply, I consider that there are better sources for learning, not exactly influencers. Well, the expert authorities, they could be influencers. Because yes, expert authorities study. Like if you consult a lawyer, especially if it's a lawyer that has been practicing for a long time, and you know that it has won cases that were difficult to manage, and also trusting that that lawyer is an honest person, because nowadays a lot of lawyers are not that honest. Okay, so common sense is a way to learn, and psychologists believe it. So is with experience, personal experience, with expert authorities, and also the habits. The not it's not habits is not the word, but things that are done frequently, they might lead you to learn too. It's similar to personal experiences. Okay. Here's the page. I think this is the page I have. Some of the conversations of today. Did you look for the books about The Little House on the Prairie or Anne of Green Gables? Because Anne with an E is a series in Netflix. It's the same thing as the Anne of Green Gables, but Anne of Green Gables is the series about the real books, the paperback. People paperback to the books, to small books, small novels. I feel you so quiet. What kind of jokes can I tell you so I can make you laugh? So I can make you, I don't know, happier than you are. Every day. Tell me if you're ready. Did you see this one yesterday making a complaint?
Yeah.
The girl that had the rash in the face. He reached this.
Have you tried to repair it?
This is about a washing machine. Did you study this one also?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw all this series. this one, evening classes?
I don't remember very well.
Probably this one and this one either. Maybe.
Different brand.
Really? You're a lifesaver. I just want one that works well. Do you know how much it is?
I don't know. Let me call her right away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
It's the rocking machine. Now, fixing the TV. I don't think we did this one right. Let's see what we can find in here.
Thanks so much for coming. I had been calling repair places all morning, but no one had time.
So, what's wrong with the TV?
Well, I was enjoying my popcorn while I was watching my favorite TV show. And just at the interesting part, the TV suddenly stopped working.
Was it making any strange noises?
Yes, there were also some strange noises, and it was showing funny colors for a few minutes. Then it just turned off. I planned a little party this evening to watch the soccer game with my friends.
Really? Are you a big soccer fan?
Yes, I'm the biggest fan of the local team.
I'm a fan too.
It means you'll be watching them tonight too.
Of course. I can't wait, actually.
So, are you seeing anything terribly wrong with the TV?
No, it's nothing serious. I can fix it very easily. But I need to go first to the hardware store to buy some replacement parts.
Will it be very expensive?
No, I don't think so. Everything is pretty cheap at this store.
Will you finish it today?
Yes, of course. You'll definitely be able to watch the big game tonight with your friends.
Oh, that's great news. I was afraid I would have to cancel my party.
Who wants to do this conversation? Fixing the TV. Who wants to give it a try?
Me, Rocio.
Rocio and Angie. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You and Angie. Okay. Let me see what it's like.
Thanks so
I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming. Oh, we haven't decided. Who's gonna be the repairman?
Yo soy el hombre.
I don't know. You decide.
Okay.
Okay, so Rocio will be the repairman, and Angie the lady. She starts with, "Thanks for coming." It goes continue.
Thanks so much for coming. I have been calling repair place all morning, but no one had time.
Places.
Places.
So what's wrong with the TV?
Well, I was enjoying my popcorn while I was watching my favorite TV show. And I just at the interesting part. Okay. I was enjoying my popcorn.
Yeah. And just
And I just at the interesting part, the TV suddenly stopped working.
Was it making any strange noises?
Yes, there were also some strange noises and it was showing funny color for a few minutes.
remember one day I told you about funny? That funny is not always divertido. And here she refers to these strange colors, funny colors. Showing funny colors up for a few minutes. Then
Then it is just turned off,
turned,
turned off,
turned off. You can,
turned off.
yeah. Stick, pegar. The D with the O, turned off. She continues. I planned
a little party this evening to watch the soccer game with my friends.
Really? Are you a big soccer fan?
Yes, I am the biggest fan of the local team.
I am a fan too.
It means you'll be watching them tonight too.
Of course, I can't wait actually.
So are you seeing anything terrible wrong with the TV?
No, it's nothing serious. I can fix it very easily, but I need to go first to the hardware store to buy some replacement parts.
Will it be very expensive?
No, I don't think so. Everything is pretty cheap at this store.
Will you finish it
Will
today?
you finish?
Will you finish it today?
Will you fish it today?
Yes, of course, you'll definitely be able to watch the big game tonight with your friends.
Oh, that's great news. I was afraid I would have to cancel my party.
For evening classes for means of pronunciation.
Hello, Chris. You're looking a bit tired. What have you been up to? Well, I am tired, actually. I've started going to evening classes 3 times a week. And evening classes? But Chris, how can you manage? You already have to put in a lot of overtime at work as it is, without taking up a hobby as well.
Oh, there were 2 explanations there. Put in, spend. You already have to spend a lot of overtime at work as it is. Without taking up this, start doing something, a hobby as well. Without start doing a hobby as well.
Time at work as it is, without taking up a hobby as well. Well, it's not exactly a hobby. I'm doing my higher accounting diploma. And it's quite a lot of extra work, but, well, you know I don't like my job. And I've been looking for another one, but everyone wants the higher diploma. So I decided that if I was ever going to get anywhere, I'd better get on and pass a few exams. Well, good for you. I don't think I'd have the courage to take on any more work at this stage in my life. I have to. If I don't, I'll be stuck in the same dead-end job for the rest of my life. And actually, I quite enjoy these classes. The other people doing the course are really friendly and nice. And the teachers are excellent. No comparison with school. I really feel I'm benefiting. I thought I might do a foreign language when I finish this, and then I'll be really well qualified.
So in this case, this guy is trying to improve to have a better salary, a better type of life, which is like, I think at your age, that's what you are looking for. I remember my time and that's what I was looking for in the beginning. I changed to 3 different schools. Well, actually, I went to the EIS, but I didn't like it there. So I didn't stay long. I don't count EIS as part of my curriculum. But it was the very first one in San Pedro Sula. Then the second one was Happy Days. Then I went to Tegucigalpa, to the international school in Tegucigalpa. And I stayed there just 1 year, and then I came to Valle de Sula. And I have made my career there in Valle de Sula. Okay, who wants to try with the evening classes? Astrid and Cynthia, is that okay?
Okay.
Who's gonna be Astrid? With the one in green or the one in white? I will assign Astrid for the student, the one that's studying. And Cynthia will be the one with the white shirt. Okay, this one's the one who speaks first. That is Cynthia. Hello, Chris.
And Chris.
Cynthia is this one, the one with the white shirt saying hello, Chris. Chris is this one, the green one. The green.
Chris is that green?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello, Chris. You are looking a bit tired. What have you been up to?
Well, I'm tired actually. I start going to evening classes 3 times a week and
Evening classes, but Chris, how can you manage? You already had to put it a lot of overtime at work as it is, without taking up a hobby as well.
well, it's not exactly a hobby. I'm doing my higher accounting diploma.
Higher.
Higher.
Yes.
Higher.
Higher accounting diploma.
And it's quite a lot of extra work, but well, you know I don't like my job.
Quite.
Quite.
Quite. Yeah, there are 3 words that are very similar, which are quiet. That means
Silent.
silence. Quit means stop. And the other one is the one that I'm using here. And quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet is kind of.
Kind of.
Simple. Or simple. Quiet. Similar to. If you use similar to, and it's quite a lot, and it's similar to a lot of extra work. But well, you know, I don't like my job. It's quite, it's kind of, it's similar to, It's like, y es similar a un montón de trabajo extra. Pero, bien, tú sabes que a mí no me gusta el trabajo. So, quiet, silence. Quick, stop. Quiet. Y quiet es lo que se parece más a quiet. Solo la vuelta la E con la T. Quiet. Kind of similar. Or similar to. Okay, can you repeat that, please? The one in green? That is Astrid.
It's quite a lot of extra work, but well, you know, I don't like my job. And I've been looking for another one, but everyone,
Requires a higher diploma.
and I've been looking for another one, but everyone wants the higher diploma. So I decided that if I was ever going to get anywhere, I'd better get on and pass a few exams.
Well, good for you. I don't think I've had the courage to take on any more work at this stage in my life.
I have to. If I don't, I'll be stuck in the same dead end job for the rest of my life.
Dead end. Dead end has no hope. Of
¿Verdad?
Está como camino sin salida. Yo tengo que, I have to, tengo que hacerlo. I have to. If I don't, si no, I'll be stuck. Yes, stuck. Clavado. Como ahí, trabado, clavado. In the same dead end job. Job with no hope of progress for the rest of my life. Lo que me pasó a mí con la enseñanza. Yo me preparé para más que solamente ser un maestro. Y hace poquito lo hablé con el gerente. Porque subieron gente, hasta estudiantes, que una es exalumna mía de la Valle, ella es mi directora ahora, y ella se graduó de preescolar, no tiene la experiencia, ni es muy buena, sí, es muy, muy buena, pero no pensé yo jamás que no iban a tomar en cuenta para nada mi currículum. Entonces yo quedé ahí como un dead end. Quedé con dos licenciaturas, una maestría en educación, quedé solamente con un maestro de literatura. No era necesario estudiar tanto para llegar a donde estoy. Entonces ahora pienso irme a Europa, especialmente a España o Inglaterra, para poner en práctica mi maestría allá, porque mi maestría es internacional. Es una maestría a través de los continentes, más parecía un doctorado que una maestría. Pero es una maestría, no un doctorado. Y quiero también finalizar un doctorado allá en Europa. So I have to. If I don't, I'll be stuck in the same dead-end job for the rest of my life. Todo lo que estoy esperando de la escuela donde trabajo, la Valle Sula, es que me jubilo al final del próximo año. Entonces ya quiero irme con esa jubilación terminada para estar más seguro allá en el otro lado del continente. Sigue hablando el mismo.
Okay, and actually, I quite enjoy these classes.
Kind of like. Similar, I enjoy these classes.
The other people doing the course are really friendly and nice. And the teachers are excellent, no comparison with school. I really feel I'm benefiting.
Benefiting.
I thought I might.
I thought. Set out the I thought.
I thought I might. Do a foreign language when I finish this, and then I'll be really well qualified.
Ajá. Foreign language. Recuerde como sandwich. Language sandwich. I thought I might do a foreign language when I finish this. Pienso que estudiaré una lengua extranjera cuando finalice esto. Entonces yo estaré realmente bien cualificado. That is the end of that. Anda, how are you? You okay, Wanda?
Hello, Mr.
Oh, long time without talking to you.
Yes.
How is everything? Do you feel okay?
Thank you.
Yes, you feel okay?
What?
Do you feel okay? ¿Te sientes bien?
Oh, yes.
Yes. You haven't practiced much the last days. So today, te toca. What's going on? I'm looking for something with something else that is appearing. I'm looking for the old conversations, so I lost them. I don't think I'm getting the ones that I want to go to. Well, the conversatory today has been very interesting. We've been speaking about psychology. Let's see this one about around town, page 23. But I don't think this one have our audio. Not so bad. That's not what I want. I found it already. It's opening. I think shopping was the last one that we were studying. I don't exactly remember. There was one that talked about traveling. Yeah, animals, practical skills, sports, school, festival, food.
Mr.
Yes?
You are sharing a screen?
No, not right now. I'm looking for what is the last lesson that we studied, the music band. This is the conversation. Right now, I am going to start sharing screen. Thank you, but it's okay that you remind me because I've been forgetting lately. Almost every day, I keep forgetting to share screen. I start talking and thinking that you are seeing and you're seeing nothing. Now do you see that, right? What is the title? What is the title do you see?
A music brand.
Music band. We're going to talk about La Banda Blanca. You know La Banda Blanca? Or do you want to talk about BTS? Do you know BTS?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
You don't like them? Okay. Which band is a good one? Coldplay?
Yes.
Maroon 5?
Yes.
Okay. I hope this one has the audio on. I don't remember. No, it's off.
What's your favorite music band?
I'm a big fan of One Direction. There are 5 singers in the band.
Is it famous around the world?
Yes.
Yes, it is. The band is well known around the world. Almost all teenagers love them.
What's their taste of music?
They sing pop music. Their most famous song may be What Makes You Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Are they good at dancing?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. I fall in love with their every step.
Have you ever seen them in real life?
Nope, I just watch them on media. I wish I will see them one day.
How often do you come to their show?
I watch videos almost every day.
Who went to the movies when they showed the 3D concert they brought? Do you remember? One Direction brought a 3D video, like a movie, but it was a concert. You didn't go, nobody went? Nadie se acuerda que One Direction sacó esa película en 3D. Era un concierto de ellos en 3D. Entonces te daba bastante la sensación de que estabas en el concierto. Escuchabas muchos ruidos que se escuchan en el concierto. ¿Nadie? Okay, let's continue.
Listening to their songs helps me chill out.
Can you sing their songs?
Yes, but only one song. I just keep singing it over and over again every day.
Do your friends like them?
Of course, we usually watch their performances and discuss it together.
Do they have anti-fans?
Yes, every famous singer has anti-fans.
Yes, anti-fans. Everybody has anti-fans. Haters. Every singer has haters.
What's your favorite music band?
I'm a big fan of One Direction. There are 5 singers in the band.
Is it famous around the world?
Yes, it is. The band is well known around the world. Almost all teenagers love them.
What's their taste of music?
They sing pop music. Their most famous song may be What Makes You Beautiful.
Are they good at dancing?
Yes, I think so. I fall in love with their every step.
Have you ever seen them in real life?
Nope, I just watch them on media. I wish I will see them one day.
How often do you come to their show?
I watch videos almost every day. Listening to their songs helps me chill out.
Can you sing their songs?
Yes, but only one song. I just keep singing it over and over again every day.
Do your friends like them?
Of course, we usually watch their performances and discuss it together.
Do they have anti-fans?
Yes, every famous singer has anti-fans.
Okay, you can change here because to begin with, One Direction doesn't exist anymore, right? They disbanded. That's when wow. Who was the first one to go out of the band? Zayn? Do you know them?
Yes. Same. Was.
He was the first one to go out?
Same.
Same, right? Yeah, I love the song he sang, even though it was depressing. It was talking about people who commit suicide, right? And then Harry Styles was from the same band too?
I think so.
Harry Styles, I like his music. Harry Styles has very good songs. I also like when Simon Cowell formed the band Fifth Harmony. Do you remember Fifth Harmony?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that one. I love when they were singing together. And I hated when Camila Cabello decided to drop out. You say drop out when somebody from the band comes out of the band. Or from any when somebody drops out of any other thing, any like here we have dropouts, people who stopped coming to the classes, who never came back. That's a dropout. When you stop completely. I'm going to share my screen so you can see something that I wanted you to see. I hope it's still there. YouTube. Well, but I can go a little. Yeah. This seed that you see here in yellow, you see this? Do you know the name? Do you see the name? Can you read the name?
Crown note.
Crown note, that's right. Crown note is all the fans that we follow the pages of I don't know if you're still seeing my screen. Is it in white? Is my screen in white right now?
No.
No? Okay. Then I should better share screen. Yeah. Okay. The fans of this page, official singles. Official singles is the Hot 100 from England. Okay, Easy on Me is a #1 still. This is for it changed on November the 19th, but the list is gonna renovate tonight. I think it's tonight at 11. So it must be 4 or 5 hours away from being changed. Here there says almost. See? Oh no, it's until tomorrow then, 16 hours, Friday. We're gonna change tomorrow in 16 hours and 24 minutes and 33 seconds. It's gonna change. So Crown Note came out from the conversations here. We have the chat down here. Oh, it's still charging, it's loading. The page is still loading. Hasn't finished loading. Though it's not as heavy as the Hot 100 from the USA. The Hot 100 from the USA is really heavy. That takes forever to charge. I'm sad because my favorite song, Don't Shut Me Down from ABBA, fell down from 49 to 93. That you can see, right? Can you see that? Can you see what I'm seeing? Guys, can somebody answer me? Are you seeing the countdown here? Do you see Olivia Rodrigo up here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, my favorite song is Don't Shut Me Down. Right now, it's been for more than 2 months now. Although, of course, I love many other songs. So the highest position it got was 9. It was the top position it got. While Trader from Olivia Rodrigo got number 5. But Olivia Rodrigo still has another one, the second big hit that she has. Still coming down. Good for you. Good for you. Reached number 1 and has been there for 27 weeks. When you want to listen a piece of the song, you go here to listen, and it's gonna load in here. It's either going to load with Deezer or with Spotify or the company that wants to share it. Right now, no one wants to share. Good for you. It's not loading. And the Christmas songs are already coming into the charts. Look, in England, last Christmas, the one. Maybe you know that. Spotify is this one, right? Yeah, Spotify share a piece of Good for You.
Well, you know that I do. Well, good for you.
To hide the volume. Deezer has it a little lower. Here's Deezer.
For you, I guess you're getting everything you want.
You know that Harry Styles had a song called Watermelon Sugar, and it stayed in the list for more than 1 year. Or I think it's 2 years. Just like Look, Someone Like You by Adele is like has been brought again to the lists because she has a new album, 30. But I'm sure tomorrow that they change the list, this is gonna go out while the new songs are gonna come in.
I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too.
But this song re-entered the list. It was not in the list. Now, different than Blinding Lights. Look at Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. It doesn't go more lower than 75. This is the lowest it had reached, 75. It's always kept here, and see how many weeks it's been there. 103 weeks. That is more than a year. 1 year has 52 weeks. So next week, Blinding Lights is gonna have 2 years in the list, and that doesn't happen.
I said, drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I just.
That doesn't happen that much. There's another song that has more weeks than all the rest. Look at this one, Mr. Brightside by The Killers. This is a song from 2010, and it always comes in and out. It came in again in the list about 2 months ago. It's been there 294 weeks. Perfect by Ed Sheeran stayed here for more than 300 weeks. And Fairy Tale of New York, this is a Christmas song, a very strange Christmas song from Scotland, from Scotia. And look at Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. I don't know if you know it. It's been here for 146 weeks. That's a whole record because it hasn't been out any time. Someone You Loved. Have you heard it or never? Nobody has heard Someone You Love? Oh. I get a little afraid when you get too quiet. And as you might imagine, somewhere in here is already All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Look, it's here. It re-enters every year. And it got to number 1 for the first time 2 years ago. after 26 or 27 years of having been released, because it was released in 1994 and only got to #1 about 2 years ago. It's been 109 weeks in the charts, but it goes in and out. Billie Eilish, she's a great singer. And I recommend you this though, this song, number 14. Meet me at our spot. You can listen to it. It has a very simple lyrics. You can easily understand it, and it has a nice message.
When I go to sleep, I can't even fall asleep. Something's got a hold of me, feel it taking over me. But when I'm older, I'll be moving onward. I just got a drunk text.
Usually stops when you just hit it. Oh, I want to hear it again. And the first places are over here. This is a nice song on it's talking about smoking. Coming for You is a remake song made again from another song by Avicii. Do you remember Avicii? Did you ever hear about Avicii?
Yeah.
Okay, he died, right? He made a song. This is the same song, but with a different name and with a different taste. But it's the same song, you can recognize it. I forgot the name.
We're coming for you. I look up to the sky. I lost my good warrior, lost a couple members. My niggas riding if you run it, one the guys.
The night?
You best.
Do you recognize it, right?
Yeah.
Tonight.
The night.
The Nights. Okay, yeah, that's right, The Nights. Thank you. You are right. That's it. So this guy called it Coming For You, but it's the same song. And 17 going on there that surprised everybody because it's a country song that nobody believed that it was gonna reach number 20. And now it's in number 9.
Like a child, and the boy you kicked Tom's head in still bugs me now. That's the thing, it lingers and claws you when you're down.
And Cold Heart, that is Elton John's Sacrifice, the very old song by Elton John from 1989, mixed with an interpolation with Dua Lipa's, but the two songs are by Elton John. The other song is Rocket Man. Yeah, Dua Lipa sings the part of Rocket Man, and Elton John sings the part of Sacrifice. Both songs are for Elton John. All hits. The one that Dua Lipa sings is from 1975. And the one that Elton John sings is from 1989. But the magic of this is that they don't mention the chorus. You don't hear the chorus of Sacrifice, and you don't hear the chorus of Rocket Man. You hear a nice song. It reached number 1. Look, nobody believed in the beginning that it was gonna be a good hit, but it is a nice song. They only played there the part of Dua Lipa, Rocket Man. They like better the part of Dua Lipa. And this one, it's like Hindi, but not exactly Hindi. It sounds mostly like one of those islands in the Caribbean. Love and Wantiti by CK. Maybe you've heard it already.
I got the finish work without you.
And Ed
I could feel lose my mind.
Ed Sheeran here comes back to the disco or danceable, like in Bad Habits. Bad Habits is a very dancing song. It stayed 9 weeks in #1 here in England. In the United States, hasn't been #1, not even one time.
Conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to what?
He never passed graffiti. He goes back again to that like rhythmical song.
Letting you go. The cards were stacked against us both. I will always love you for what it's worth.
But in Shivers, it's a little different.
Don't fight, I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh,
And Adele did. This-
easy, have me, baby. I was still a child.
So at the very end of the charts, there is the discussion about 17 going under made the top 10. I'm so happy that this absolutely banger. A banger is like when you bang. Is finally getting the recognition it deserves, but only Piran was giving opinions like this because the other guys, they didn't think that it was gonna reach so high. So brilliant song and so well deserved. You're lucky to be seeing him live twice. It seems that Miguel went to a concert by this guy 2 times to 2 different concerts. Yeah, that's a page you can like get involved also, and you can make friends. So you can practice your English here, your writing English, and you can in reading as well, right? And at the same time, you go up to the songs and you look for the lyrics. They always have the versions with the lyrics, not in here, but in. That's why you open up other pages. Maybe you saw in the middle here Michael Jackson's Thriller. Maybe still here because of Halloween. Every Halloween they bring out again that song. And Love Tonight, that it sounds like a song from the 80s, from my time, from the time that I was a little kid.
Nothing's ever felt more like home. No, I'll be there. You will never be alone. All I need is your love tonight.
I can see myself dancing in the discos in the 80s when I was a little kid, and I didn't exactly escape, but I did. I asked permission, but usually you ask permission for, I don't know how it goes now, but before they gave you permission for like, let's say you have to be here at 11 o'clock. That was the latest, whenever they wanted you to have fun. But usually they say you have to be here by 9 or by 10. Okay, so you can change the name of the band in here. Who wants to do the practice of the band, the musical band? Would it be good if you cross Astrid and Angie? Or Wanda hasn't practiced. Wanda, do you want to do it with me? Wanda?
Oh, yes.
Okay, ask the questions.
Okay. What's your favorite music bag?
My favorite music band right now is Coldplay. There are 3 singers in the band.
It's famous around the world.
Yes, it is. The band is well known around the world. Almost everybody love them.
What's their taste of music?
They sing pop and kind of some soft rock. They don't have a most famous song, but they have many. Maybe one of the old ones like the Scientists, and right now lately they have My Universe, and another one with Selena Gomez. I forgot the name.
Are they good and dancing?
No, they don't dance much. They do dance, but not like it's not their strong part.
Had you ever seen that in the real life?
No, and I don't think I will ever see them. Their concerts are too expensive.
Okay. How often do you come to their show?
I never go to their shows, but I listen to their music constantly. Probably I hear a couple of songs every day.
I can you sing their song?
Yes, but only pieces. I don't know complete songs because I don't even know completely My Universe.
Do you friend and like them?
Yes, especially my students like that.
Do you then do they have anti-fat?
Do they have anti-fans?
Do they have anti-fat?
Yes, every famous band or singer has anti-fans. Okay, Rosillo, do you want to ask me the questions,
Yes.
please?
Yes.
Want me to ask them to you or you want to ask them to me?
I don't know.
I will ask them to you then. What's your favorite music band?
Chase Atlantic.
Oh, wow. How many singers are there?
I don't know.
There are like 6, I guess. Is it famous around the world?
Yes, they are.
What's their taste of music?
R&B thing.
Are they good at dancing?
I don't think so.
Have you ever seen them in real life?
No, never.
How often do you come to their shows? You can say this one in here. I watch videos.
Okay, I watch videos almost every day. Listening to their song helps me chill out.
Can you sing their songs?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Do your friends like them?
Yes, my best friend like him.
Yeah. Do they have anti-fans?
Maybe like every famous singer.
Yeah, whenever you go to one of their songs, they always have some hand down, una manita hacia abajo. It's rare to see a song that doesn't have haters. Okay, Angie, I'll go with you. What's your favorite music band? I'll be back to you, Angie, again. See,
I
Ashley.
don't have favorite,
Oh, you don't have a favorite, okay.
but I listen more Coldplay.
Or maybe if you have a favorite singer, that would be okay. Not necessarily a band. Like if you ask me for a singer, I will say right now, I will say Sadly,
Adele.
yeah. Is either Adele or Dua Lipa. Okay, is it famous around the world?
Yes, she is.
Okay. What's their taste? What's her taste of music?
Um,
Romantic pop,
pop,
right?
romantic pop.
Yeah, she says romantic pop. Is she good at dancing?
Um, I don't know.
I don't think so. I never have seen her dancing. Have you ever seen her in real life?
No.
How often do you come to their show, to her shows or to her videos?
I watch videos almost every day. Listening to her songs helps me chill out.
That's me chill out too. Can you sing her songs?
Yeah.
I used to sing Someone Like You almost every day when it was in style about 10 years ago. Singing it over and over again. Do your friends like Adele?
Yes.
Of course they do. Does she have anti-fans?
Yes.
Yes, she has. They were criticizing her because she was too fat. Now she has lost a lot of weight. They keep on criticizing her. Okay. Cynthia, what's your favorite music band? Cynthia? Oh, she's not here. She got connection. She lost connection. Okay. Rocio, Angie, Astrid, did you already answer? Astrid, did you already answer? Oh, well, Wanda, what's your favorite music band? Wanda, are you there? Wanda. Wanda. Okay. Sorry, we didn't have the answers of neither Wanda, and I'm not sure if I asked Astrid. I'm not sure if she answered. I know Cynthia did, Rocio, and Angie. But well, yeah, you can still enjoy music. Um, Tomorrow we'll go back to that summit book and see if we can have a nice conversation there. But this conversation was nice. Would you like to talk about music today?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great night. And I'm not sure. I'm gonna be pending on the chat because I have an event tomorrow that happens every 4 years, and I was invited this time. I haven't been invited. No, I hadn't been invited for like 12 years, and they invited me. The event happens every 4 years, but not every 4 years they invite the same people. So this time they invited me, and I'm really happy, and I'm gonna ask permission. So I will tell you in the chat if Mr. Dennis will substitute me or there will be no class. Is that all right?
Yeah, Mr. Of course.
Thank you very much. Have a great night. I enjoyed your answers. I enjoyed.
Mister, have a question.
You have a question?
Revisó mis horas. Sí.
Oh, you asked me to check that. Wait. That is, tell me your name again.
Angelicel.
Angie. Okay, Angie hours. let me do that right now. Let me see what I have registered. I know that I have registered. Yeah, with that situation of the crashing of my car, track of other things that I had to do. But I can check that now. Just a few seconds more. Coming slow but steady. We advance. 21. There goes something like that. It's open, but I cannot advance to see the end. Just a moment. So Wanda, you're back. Are you going to answer the questions? Wanda. Why is it so hard to talk to you? No? Is that you already asked me the questions, but I wanted to ask you the questions. I wanted to know if you have a favorite music band. Dan, do you listen to music? Se puede cargar el archivo, volver a cargar. Wanda got disconnected again. Okay, I think I'm going. Try to reach the end and see if they have already accumulated hours 36. Angie, it's more than that, right?
¿Cuánto?
36, 36.
Sí, sí, creo que se llevó.
Okay, that's what I have so far. But you still need to upload some, right?
Me falta que subir una. Este creo que lo voy a hacer.
Okay, that's the report that I have. If everybody else wants to know what they have, let's see. Rocio, you have 20. I don't know if you have reported more.
Yeah,
You
the
have
report 30, I think.
it should be 30. Okay.
No, there are 50.
50 already.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write a reference number here, just to have it. There should be 30. If there should be 30, then I'm gonna have to write 30 here, so to the amount of 50. And then we can check that. Ashley, Angie, Wanda, you have only 18 hours. Is that okay with you, Wanda? So hard for me to communicate with her. Oh, she's outside. That's good for admission. Okay, I have one, somebody with 39. Let me see who's that. Astrid, you said. Astrid, 39 hours sounds good to you? Astrid, if you can tell Astrid, tell her the number that she has is 39. Cynthia, 24, but we are like we need to fix that, right? Cynthia?
She's gone.
She's done. She's not here. Okay. Okay, she has 24. If you like have contact with her, tell her that she has reported 24 hours. Then Otilia that hasn't come in, she has 41. And then Cindy Tamerlin has 22. Fernando reported 32, but he hasn't come in more than 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week. I'm afraid he already dropped out. Okay. Let me do the correction for those 30 hours that are missing and upload the ones that you still need to upload. Thank you very much. I think I'll see you tomorrow again. Or Mr. Dennis. I'm not sure who's going to be in charge of the class. Have a great evening. Great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Bye.
Bye.
Night.
Nice day. Night.
Thank you. The same to you.